Get the minute. Just working out why I've not. Hi, Barb. How are you?
Good, Debbie. How are you?
I'm very good, and I am here. I've just realised I have to plug in, so I'm just going to do that straight away. There's nothing like a live broadcast, is there? I literally saw the battery going down like that. Okay, welcome to day 2, Barb, of day 7. We've got 7 days, so we're nearly there. And so this is me with you. You had Dave yesterday, and it's Radish with and we're going to share some of the content. But I've got a question first. From your perspective, and knowing that we're talking to your clients and this is an offer exclusive for them, what do you think and coaching will offer your clients?
I think it will make them pause every day to really focus on their business. I think as small business owners, we are so harried at times. We're constantly worrying about putting out fires and dealing with customers that we don't really focus real well on where are we going as a business owner and where's our team going. So I think that will really focus people every day to do that.
Okay, so I thought I'd do a little gentle reminder, and then we're actually going to do another D-log. So we're going to do a D-log a day so that people can experience it. And of course, the D-log is a made-up word, which if anybody has experienced Dave will know that Dave loves a made-up word. We call them Dave-isms. So the D-log is everything's under 3 minutes. That is the idea of and coaching. So as you've said, with a small business owner and somebody who's focusing on the day-to-day, this is the way of either setting the mindset for the day, focusing with any of the situations that they have to deal with, but building skills with methods. And again, we talk about it creates magic at the end of it. So a D-log is a 3-minute audio that you can either play on your phone, your desktop, however works for you. And again, we love and coaching because there isn't any rules really. It's how it works for you. So for some people, they do it every single day. I know that's what you do, don't you? You literally log in when you get in.
I check my mail, and then it's part of my routine every day.
Yeah, and I think that 3 minutes, because it's so short, although when you're listening to it, always feels longer, which always fascinates me, that because it is 3 minutes. So I was going to say something. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave it on that. So on that note, we do daily coaching, which is the 3 minutes. And then every single week you get the opportunity to do some accountability, some self-reflection, look at what you've achieved, what you want to go, and how the D-logs are actually helping you. And then every month and every quarter we have live coaching. We just had one yesterday. So everybody who's in the and coaching can use that facility as well, which is really powerful, as we know. So I'm going to go straight to the D-log. So today we hear Dave's dulcet tones, and we are doing focus. So not using this platform before, I'm going to go for it. I trust and believe that this is going to work, Barb.
You're plugged in. I think you're good.
Plugged in, we're ready to go. So let's listen to today's D-log on day 2 of day 7 days with Radish. Welcome to And Coaching, your daily dose of action and insight. This audio thought will help you be more intentional, set your thoughts positively, practice a skill, and do something differently. Combine this with something else that you do, walking the dog, brushing your teeth, brewing a coffee, even driving to work. Turn your idle time into an opportunity.
This D-log is all about focus. What is in your focus at any given time? Whether it's thoughts, feelings, distractions, media, your phones, what is it that's in your focus and what are you noticing? You see, here's a skill to help you improve your focus. It's something called an RAS system, the reticular activation system that is already working for you on the stem of your brain. The sole job of the RAS is to take all of the data coming at your brain and to make sense of it for you so that you can only notice on the things that matter. Let's turn the RAS into a magnifying glass and just imagine for a second that if we looked inside your magnifying glass, it would reveal to us straight away what is in your focus. What this example shows us that you can decide what's in your magnifying glass, and it presents to you a choice and an opportunity to be more focused or not. It is entirely your decision. But let's give you a couple of examples. Let's say you were looking at a car, or maybe you were considering changing a car, and you're going along on the road, and all of a sudden you start to notice more of the car you were looking at is around on the roads, yet it was there the whole time. When we take our magnifying glass and decide what to put in it, we can automatically become more focused. Here are 2 things you can do with your magnifying glass. Start to notice more of what you want in your life rather than what's maybe missing. When you focus on what you want, your brain will start to notice it for you, bringing it to your attention. Also, as you look ahead to this day, think about, as you go into the day full of energy and full of determination, what would you like to be in your focus for the whole day to really give this your best shot? Take one action, do one thing different, and let's be more focused today.
So I did get the tech to work, which is great. But also, I'm really delighted because we built this platform and we absolutely love it. But I do think there is something in it. So I've got a few fire questions for you, Barb. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. So my first question would be is, for you as a business owner, why does focus matter?
Because I find that if I'm not focused on my daily tasks, I get distracted very easily. Somebody could ask me a question, a client can call me, and then I don't go back to where I need to be. Whereas if I'm focused on where my day is, I constantly go back to that place when I'm done with those other items. You're always going to get interrupted, but it's always about going back to where you started.
And then, so understanding, I know you've been doing the and coaching yourself. So, and you would have listened to this one before. So what's different? How are you using the and coaching? And let's be really specific and focused using our magnifying glass on what does this mean to you in your day-to-day and how have you used it?
I think for myself, I have always thought about what needs to happen with the business rather than what needs to happen with me. And I think by getting into this focus, I've really focused things on what does Barb want? And once I get what I want, then the team gets what they need as well. And so that was the real big piece that was missing for me.
Which is a really unique way of thinking, isn't it? Because I know that, when we think about that, we actually think it's everybody else. And that's what we do project as a business owner. It's everybody else's responsibility. But it does start here. And I think it's a really great thing. When I was listening again to this, because again, I think it's this whole thing when you listen to it again, or you always get something new. But yesterday you mentioned, and I absolutely loved this, when you talked about when you actually stopped and started to listen to what the team said and how often they said the word can't. Again, it's that focus that you've started to look at what you were doing and what the team were doing and how you could work on that one. Okay, so knowing that we have 7 full days of this joy that you have with us, and we're alternating, so you do have Mr. Evans again tomorrow, or I might come and join him, depending on what is that there is also a special offer, isn't there? So what we're doing with your clients specifically is that they're getting $20 off every single month off and coaching. So if you are a Radish accounting, and why not? Why not one of Barb's clients? You will get $20 off your coaching as well, which I think is really important that people recognize that, because that's one of the benefits of using the program with you too.
Right.
Okay, so knowing that we've got focus today, let's look at what our focus will be. So knowing that you've listened to this today, Barb, what are you going to focus on today?
Well, today our focus, again, like taxes, every day becomes a tax day during this period of time of the year. However, I don't have as many tax appointments today. So it's about wrapping up the items I was in the middle of yesterday, following up with the clients today, and just focusing on completing tasks.
And my focus is that I am doing some really exciting work behind the scenes around and coaching. So there'll be new things going into the system as well. So that's my focus for today. So we have been doing this in nice short bursts to get people understanding this 3-minute phrase. So we're now over our 9 minutes, Barb. How fast does this go? So if you are enjoying this as much as me and Barb are, you can join us again tomorrow at the same time. And we will share another D-log and also what it means to us. So see you tomorrow, Barb.
See you tomorrow, Debbie. Thanks.
And just like that, you've added a powerful method to your toolkit with And Coaching. Each day you're learning new skills, and now it's time to witness the daily magic you're capable of creating. Remember, this is the daily choice. Make it count every single day. Fueling your mind, fueling your life.